Hey guys, welcome back to Pete's Garage. In this episode, we're going to be talking about winterizing or preparing your motor for long-term storage. Now, the steps involved in this generally apply to any outboard, but be sure to check your owner's manual. So when should you winterize your motor or get it ready for long-term storage? This is any time that you're going to go more than 3 months without using your motor. All right, to winterize your boat, you're going to need fogging spray, fuel stabilizer, a 3/8 ratchet with an extension, a 5/8 spark plug socket, a pair of Needlenose pliers, a 21mm wrench, a 21mm socket, a torque wrench, marine grease and a grease gun, an external flushing device, and a battery maintainer / charger. The first thing you're going to do when you're getting ready to put your motor away for long-term storage is you're going to add fuel stabilizer to your fuel system. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to set the motor up for flushing. Now you have to do this with an external flushing device. You cannot use the internal freshwater flushing system for this. The reason being is because we're going to let the motor run for 30 to 40 minutes. The reason we're going to let the motor run for 30 to 45 minutes is because we want the fuel stabilizer that we just added to make it all the way into the motor. Once we've let it run, we're going to turn it off, and you can go ahead and remove the external flushing device. After that, we're going to remove the spark plugs. We're then going to add a tablespoon of engine oil or fogging spray to each cylinder. Then we'll reinstall the spark plugs. Next, we're going to remove the safety lanyard. And then we're going to crank the engine over 5 to 6 revolutions, or approximately 5 seconds. This is going to allow the fogging oil to coat all the internal parts. After this, we're going to check the engine oil and gear lube for signs of water or debris. Don't replace it, just check. If there is water or debris, then we're going to replace it. Once we get done with this, we're going to go through the whole engine and we're going to check all the grease points and add grease as needed. When you're putting your boat away for long-term storage, you can do one of two things. If you don't have a battery switch, you need to disconnect your battery and put your battery on a charger maintainer. If you have a battery switch, just switch it off and then put your battery on a charger maintainer. Once we're done with that, we're going to wash and clean the exterior of the outboard, removing any dirt or debris. Then we're going to make sure that the engine is completely drained of any water. And finally, we're going to store it in a vertical position to prevent any water accumulation. We want to prevent water accumulation because any water that builds up inside of that motor could freeze, causing internal damage. Hope that helped you out. Thanks for following along in this maintenance series, and thanks for stopping by Pete's Garage.